What it do, man? You already know, Mr. Made for TV, aka Mr. iPad Chain here. Today's Bitcoin news. So y'all want to see where we at today? It's basically Bitcoin and everybody else, like always. But yeah, I'm finna tell y'all today why I feel that Bitcoin is worth more than gold. That's a big discussion right now too, as far as gold. But look at gold like this. I feel the only reason why gold has any value is because we give it value. Gold is, I don't even know how much it is. I don't invest in gold. I don't have no money in gold and like that, so I don't know how much it is, but I know it's up there. So if they comparing Bitcoin with gold, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like, and then I seen a little interview. The guy was even saying that he's saying Bitcoin is just like gold. It's completely different. I'm gonna tell you why. Gold, like I say, it's at its how much it costs now because of where we put it. We saying it has a value. If you look at all the other metals, they're used in all kind of construction and doing whatever else. Gold is the only one that they just don't really barely even use. You know what I'm saying? So what else is it good for other than putting around your neck or investing and holding on to some because we say it's worth such and such and maybe worth such and such later. But when you think about it, the only reason why gold is where it's at, just say it was a bunch of gold, just everybody had gold in their pockets like they used to have back in the old days. You know, when they give you a pound, when they used to talk about pounds, they were actually meaning a pound of gold. That's how they would pay for things. You know, they would pay for stuff in precious metals back in the day. But if everybody today, just every single person had gold in their pocket, gold wouldn't be worth that much with it, right? Okay. They digging it out the ground every day. They digging it up, and it costs a lot to dig it up. And that's what they're saying, talking about gold is like Bitcoin because Bitcoin costs a lot to mine as well when you think about electricity and all that, whatever. But when you look at it like Bitcoin gets, they told us how many they're going to make. What was it, 21 million, something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong. But they told us, you know what I'm saying? So whether now or later, you know that Bitcoin is going to go up because once they get to that end limit, it's going to go up because people going to start buying, and it's only a couple million left or whatever. So it might be some big company come and buy all the ones that's left, or maybe Bitcoin and make it to where a lottery, or you can't do it because it's the last couple million. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I said we know that it's going to be a limit to it. With gold, like I said, they stockpile gold. It's just because it's not that much on the streets to keep. When you think about it, come on, conspiracy theorists again. Maybe gold is how much it is because they're doing it like that. Like I said, they stockpile. You know where they keep gold at the Fort Knox, whatever. Maybe in a bunch of other places, I'm sure. But you know they got the gold reserve, all that crap. So they holding gold up. They dig it up the ground and then go put it back underground when they go hold it. But if they just put it out on the streets, it wouldn't be worth nothing. So maybe they're the ones who taking the little gold off the streets to make the price go up, and then when it goes back down, maybe they the one flood back the market, put some more gold so the price can go back down. Maybe they playing the game with us just to keep us holding on to this precious metal in stocks or whatever, just to say that it's worth something when it's worth nothing. If y'all just released all the metal the gold that y'all holding, it would be worth nothing. So, and then we don't really use it for nothing else. So, what is it? What is it? You see what I'm saying? Bitcoin, we know that it's a limit that they're going to release. They already told us. We don't know. They say they might look up how much gold is in the real. Man, they ain't telling us the real. But other than that, if they wanted to just put it out, it'd be worth nothing. It's gold. Now what? If you don't wear a necklace, which I don't do that anymore. No more gold chains for me. But other than that, we don't no more solid pendants. I still got to keep the white gold just to hold my ensemble together. But yeah, gold is worth nothing, man, and it's gonna be worth nothing. You know, if they even comparing this with gold, that should tell you something right there. And then with Microsoft and other big companies getting into it, this is unstoppable. And like I said, you can look at the charts for yourself. It's Bitcoin, and then it's everybody else. So that's gonna be how I figure the future of cryptocurrency is gonna play out. I think it's gonna be Bitcoin, and then somebody will eventually emerge as the Samsung to the iPad, and then the so-and-so and so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I just want to put my 2 cents in about how I feel about Bitcoin is worth more than gold. You know what I'm saying? And then they said, just say, we all did to say gold is worth nothing. Take my money out of gold. Not even all of it. Just say they took a little bit out of gold. And then 1% of the people that got money in gold, that have money in gold, put that into Bitcoin. You know how much one Bitcoin be worth if that happened? Just if 1% took their money out of gold and put it in Bitcoin, do you know how much each Bitcoin would be worth? So you see what I'm saying here? If we decide gold is worth nothing, it's worth nothing. It's the iPad chain. Bitcoin, we still on top. We dropped a little bit today, but not much, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.